Feel Good Friday on HOM with Lori and Jeff. 6:09. And man, oh man, I got to tell you, last night I had, and this is big for me because how often do you hear me sing? I had the time of my life.
I believe, let me write this down, this is the first time.
I went to see Rick Springfield and Richard Marx at Merrill Auditorium. And this is a show that they postponed that was originally supposed to happen in January because Rick Springfield got sick. So they came back almost a year later to do the show. And it was absolutely amazing. Better than, I mean, I went to Fenway Park to see Journey and Def Leppard, not Def Leppard, a couple other bands. Anyway, so long ago. And this was so much better because it was an intimate setting. It was just the two of them on stage.
And it was acoustic, right?
It was acoustic, which is great. And the two of them are like a comedy act. Apparently, they've been friends for like 35 years.
Oh, that's cool.
So they decided to go on tour together, and rather than, one person comes out and plays, the other person, they're both there the whole time. They play each other's songs. At one point they'll play the other person's song, and then they play their songs together. The two of them are always playing together, regardless. They're both of them on guitar, and the show was just so entertaining because they were just so damn funny. Richard Marx, I had no idea he could drop so many F-bombs.
Interesting. Keeping the crowd on their toes.
But he told, and I think you mentioned this yesterday about this, but he told the story about him being in with Lionel Richie's song.
All night long.
Yeah, this right here. That's him. The all night part is Richard Marx. Just that. And he was 18 years old.
Oh, wow.
And here's the best story about it. Years later, when he became a big star, he asked Lionel Richie if he would
do backup for one of his songs.
Do something on one of his songs. And he's like, he's never going to say yes. And Lionel's absolutely.
Aww.
And he brought Luther Vandross with him.
Why not? We were having coffee. I said, hey, Luth, you want to do this song? Just a backup with one word. You just have to sing it over and over.
And the best thing that Rick Springfield did is there's a T-shirt going out there that's kind of like a meme. It says, what if Jesse's girl was Stacy's mom and her number was 8675309? So they show the T-shirt on the screen behind them, and then he goes to play a mashup of all three of those songs.
That's awesome.
And it was just hilarious and amazing because he even said, this is really hard to do.
That's awesome.
But sold out show. It was just amazing. I have not had that great a time at a concert in a very long time.
Well, you got to sit down during the entire concert.
Right, that helps.
It was acoustic, no loud things that hurt your ears. It's music you like.
Yeah.
It was a win-win
for everybody.
It's Feel Good Friday on the best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today. 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff on a Feel Good Friday. 94.9 HOM. And now it's time for your daily distractions.
Being brought to you by the Bill Dodge Auto Group. When you shop for your next vehicle at Bill Dodge, you're investing in Maine communities. Every year, Bill Dodge Auto Group contributes over $250,000 in Maine charities and fundraisers. Big inventory that gives back. That's the Bill Dodge difference. So the Hallmark Channel, your favorite channel in the entire world. Oh, I'm sorry, your girlfriend's favorite channel in the whole wide world.
Don't even know where to find it.
Just started advertising their upcoming movie called, and I'm not making any of this up, Holiday Touchdown, A Chief's Love Story. And no, it doesn't star Taylor and Travis, but it does feature Travis's mom, Donna.
There is no length.
This is fantastic.
That Hallmark Channel will not go to.
A British woman found out that her cat, Ted, had died while she was on vacation. She came back, had the cat cremated, and then was shocked when Ted strolled right back on in the house through the cat flap.
No.
That's right. Apparently, Ted didn't die. It was the cat in the backyard that kind of looked like him. And they cremated that kitty, and then Ted walked through the door. What's all the why are you crying, Mom? What's up? I'm kind of hungry. Oh, goodness. So there's a guy that has a pet dachshund who loves to sing along to Chris Stapleton. Here is your proof.
Alexa, play Tennessee Whiskey by Chris Stapleton.
All right, Tennessee Whiskey by Chris Stapleton.
Well,
that's country for you.
The dog either loves to sing along or hates country music.
Either loves Chris Stapleton or hates Chris Stapleton. All right, you know the housing market is completely messed up when a house that was crushed and mostly destroyed by a tree in Los Angeles is on the market, not fixed. Half of this house is missing. It is a small bungalow, and it is 645 square feet, 1 bedroom, 1 bath. Half of it's missing. It's on the market for $500,000, and they've already had calls on it. I mean, obviously a fixer-upper.
They find the other half, it'll be double the price.
No, the other half was destroyed by a tree. Destroyed by a tree.
Tree's still sitting there, probably.
You know, they did remove the tree. They just didn't put the bathroom back. Will Ferrell took a road trip with a close friend who had recently transitioned to womanhood, and then they made a documentary about it. It's called Will and Harper, and I just watched the trailer, and it is funny, and it was on an emotional roller coaster ride. I cannot wait for this thing. It's like in theaters on September and Netflix also at the end of September. It's so sweet. George Clooney on the other end of movie making. George Clooney and Brad Pitt are reportedly doing Ocean's 14 because apparently they don't have enough money.
Ocean's 11 was fantastic. You should stop there.
Someone online asked, what's worth spending 15 minutes on every day? And the responses include decluttering your space, a hobby, stretching, and personal hygiene. Yeah, that should have been first. Google released some data on the inedible pumpkin spice scented stuff that we're searching for online. It includes personal care products, candles, jewelry, fabric, and pumpkin spice brake pads. I can't. What? That's right. You brake hard. Pumpkin spice. Complex.com made a list of the 50 best breakfast cereals of all time. Want to know what the top 3 are? Got any guesses?
Cheerios.
Close. Honey Nut Cheerios.
Okay, yep.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Cap'n Crunch Crunch Berries. Not just your basic Captain Crunch, but you got to put the berries in there, and it made the top 3. And that's
It's Feel Good Friday on the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM.
We're feeling good, yeah, we're feeling alright. We got the music bumping, gonna party all night. Lori and Jeff keeping us on our feet. Feel Good Friday, can't be beat.
Yes, that is the feeling of a Feel Good Friday here with Lori and Jeff on the 94.9 HOM Morning Show. Man.
4-day week felt like 18.
It sure did. I'm like, wait a minute. Is this
was a short week.
The third Friday?
Sadly, it is not. So, a lot of times, our show is, we're only 2 people on the show, but there's often 3 because it's you, the listener. And you guys call us up all the time, and, you know, a lot of you have character names like Caffeinated Nicky. And
that you give them.
Yeah, that I give them. Because, you know, we love having you be part of the show. Well, we were off air yesterday when the phone rang with Rose.
This is Rose Johnson. I'm calling from Augusta. And I understand you have tried your first Fluffernuter.
Oh, word is getting around.
Yes, it is.
Rose, it is correct. I tried my first Fluffernuter.
If you want to take it up a notch, grill it like you would a grilled cheese.
Oh, man.
There's a way to do it.
Okay.
You do it on the peanut butter side first.
Okay. Oh, right.
And then flip it over because they're both going to melt. Then you do the peanut butter side. That'll heat it through. Then you flip it over to the marshmallow side for just a few seconds and then enjoy.
Oh, my God.
That is going to be a sticky mess.
I'm trying to be good, Rose.
Why? Why should you be?
I love that.
I want to know. Show me the law.
Rose, just for you, hon. I'm going to try that, okay?
I hope you do. And I'm sure you will enjoy it.
I'm sure I will, too.
I like you guys. Thanks a lot.
I love that news is getting around about her Fluffernutter.
Well, it's on the radio all the time, for God's sake.
We won't shut up about it.
I'm 59 and I tried my first Fluffernuter. Hell, I grew up on them, for God's sake.
Thank you, Rose.
Okay, enjoy.
Okay. For Rose, I grilled a Fluffernuter yesterday when I got home. And, Rose, that is so good. I can't even stand myself. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That's the most dangerous thing I've put in my pie hole.
So it came out all right?
Oh, my God, no, it was awesome. It was It
just seems like it would become a mess.
You got to do it quick.
Yeah.
And she's right. Start on the peanut butter side, because then that just warms it up. It's not going to start going. You can't, a lot of times you can leave your grilled cheese on there and no, watch it. Don't leave it. Quickie.
Oh yeah, look,
I took home all the stuff. Now, this is the best part about it. So when I tried my first Fluffernuter at 59, almost 59, I bought you got to have it on the soft white bread, and that soft white bread had been in the studio for a couple of weeks, and I went home. I used that bread. I did it up. And then I noticed as I put the bread into the fridge, oh, wow, the whole second half is molded.
Jeez.
And then I was like, did I eat any mold? I certainly didn't taste it over the deliciousness of grilled Fluffernuter.
It's Feel Good Friday on the best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today. 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff on a Feel Good Friday. 94.9 HOM. It's another Feel Good Friday with Lori and Jeff on 94.9 HOM. And now it's time for Coffee with Uncle Nicky.
Stay tuned for the good stuff.
Lori and Jeff on the HOM Morning Show.
Good morning and welcome to White Mountain Overhead Door Playhouse Theater. And a special howdy-do to Shannon and Wayne, my benefactors. And Neil, if you are awake, go back to bed and go to sleep.
Neil from Australia. I don't know how long the T-shirt's going to take to get out there. I believe he has not gotten it yet. How are you, Uncle Nicky?
I'm doing well for an old fart.
Aunt Barb is coming out here, along with Greg, my brother.
That's their problem.
I know. You've got some alone time, bachelor time coming up.
Yeah, chicken livers are coming.
Yeah, of course.
You must encourage Aunt Barb to leave, just so you can eat those damn chicken livers.
I don't get to do it often, so I got to take advantage of every opportunity.
I know that feeling.
Aunt Barb said one of the things she's looking forward to coming here for is to get away from the hot weather you guys have been having.
That has turned the corner. Now we're down in our 70s. Now's the time to come down and enjoy it.
Uh-oh. Is Aunt Barb canceling her trip?
She's looking forward to being a lobster man.
Speaking of lobster, you got any left from your birthday present?
Absolutely not. You must be crazy.
Yeah. You don't just let lobsters sit around. You eat it all.
Scarf that stuff right up.
Can you get lobster in South Carolina?
Why not? Sure. All you got to do is knock over a gas station and get some cash, and then you can go to the store and get some lobster. You got to go to Costco.
Is that where you get your chicken livers?
Hell no. I go over to Wally World.
Walmart sells chicken livers?
Absolutely. You can get a 1-pound container of chicken gizzards or livers.
Wow. That sounds delightful.
Yeah. What else is going on?
We've had a lot of big, giant cruise ships come in.
Really?
Huge. I mean, there was one 3 football fields long. Would you ever get on a cruise, or have you ever cruised?
Negative and negative. There's nothing there that interests me other than the food. I gotta watch my weight, my health, and so forth. And I just can't handle that much food, and that's all I would be doing.
Yeah, that's true. All right, Uncle Nicky. Good advice. I love you. We'll talk to you next week when I will be a year older.
A year older. Any wiser?
No.
You get old too soon and too late schmuck.
At this point, both of us just keep getting dumber.
This job is making me dumb. I love you, Uncle Nicky.
I love you too, guys. Okay, kiddo, everybody stay safe. Keep an eye out for Bigfoot. Bye-bye.
Bye, Uncle Nicky.
It's Feel Good Friday on the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff on a Feel Good Friday. 94.9 HOM. And it's time for Don't Judge on the best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today. 94.9 HOM.
It's Feel Good Friday, and we want to hear your good news. It's all being brought to you by A Best Window, manufactured in Maine by Maine craftsmen to handle Maine's unique weather. So don't judge this morning. Tell us your good, feel good news. We got a couple of them on Facebook. Matt out of Phillips says, the chickens got their own coop this weekend, and we get the living room back from the chickens.
Okay.
That's a vacuuming job I would pass on. And Nancy says on Facebook, I successfully turned 71 and my youngest granddaughter turned 13. Wow. Well, happy birthday, Nancy. That's awesome. 800-228-1949.
Don't judge. Tell us your good news for Feel Good Friday.
I have very good news.
Go for it.
Ronnie.
Yeah, turn your radio down,
Ronnie, turn your radio down. Ronnie.
Ronnie.
I'm sorry.
Hello.
Ronnie, we already wished you happy birthday and played your song. You got like double stuff. What's your good news?
I'm just going to have brunch with my mom.
Aw,
nice.
That's awesome. Where are you eating? You eating at home? Or you going out?
I'm going out.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Country Girl Cafe.
Okay, I don't know where that is, but it sounds delightful. That's awesome. Well, happy birthday again. You have a great Friday.
You too.
All right, thank you. All right, I'm having a pretty good Friday, too, because I've got a couple of things going on after the show. One is a secret, and I can't tell you, and I don't know when I'll be able to tell you.
That's fine.
But the other is tonight. I am the MC again for Andwell's annual gala Autumn Night Out. It's their biggest fundraiser of the year, and it's all to support the end-of-life care for hospice patients and their families that they do and have done for decades. And it's amazing. It's a night out in Paris. They always have these themes. I dress the same way I always do because I only have one nice outfit. So...
It's not the pantsuit, is it?
I don't have a pantsuit anymore.
Okay.
But it's pants and a sweater and a shirt.
Okay.
But anyway, I am going to the Poland Spring Resort tonight. Starts at 5 o'clock. I think if you want to go, there might be some tickets left to this. It could be sold out too. But it's their biggest fundraiser. And the thing that always amazes me about this is that they invite me back. Because I do the auction. I do the live auction. I guide them through the silent auction. I do all sorts of games and stuff. And I'm on stage an awful lot throughout the evening. And I'm me. And they keep asking me back.
Don't judge. Tell us your Feel Good Friday news.
I am taking my boyfriend to the drive-in to see Beetlejuice tonight.
Oh, is that out this weekend?
Yeah, it's out today, yeah.
Today? No kidding.
Yeah.
What
super exciting.
What drive-through or drive-in?
The Skylight Drive-In in Madawaska.
In Madawaska.
I've driven by that. I blinked and I missed it.
It's an amazing drive, and they still have the speakers on the poles and everything.
Oh, see, that's the way. I still think that's the way it should be done.
Wait,
exactly.
So, do you take the speaker off and hook it to your window?
You hook it to the window,
okay,
and you roll the window
Yeah.
up. And
Yeah. I mean, because I'm like, otherwise you got to park really close to that pole. All right, well,
also, you can use the radio, too.
Yeah, I hear you. But the speaker on the window.
Yeah, that's the way I remembered it as a kid.
And the food at these places is amazing. Have the best time.
In town.
I hope you have a great time. Thanks for calling.
Don't judge. Tell us about your good news for Feel Good Friday.
I'm entered in a contest to do a photo shoot and possible paranormal investigation with Kane Hodder, who's an actor.
Wait, what? This sounds amazing.
I'm doing a contest. I'm doing a contest, and it's to do a photo shoot and a possible paranormal investigation with an actor that played Jason from, I think, one of the movies.
Friday the 13th.
Yeah, Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
I guess I couldn't remember.
Wow. Okay, so how do we vote for you so you win?
If it's all right with you guys, can I post the link onto the Facebook? The Facebook?
I don't know if you can do it. I don't know if it'll let you, our Facebook, you know what I mean? Like administration or whatever. Yeah. But send it to me. I'll put it up there. Heck yeah, I'll do a whole story on you.
Okay.
Send it to, you can just message me on our Facebook page, okay? Send me all the stuff.
Okay.
Send me all the stuff.
Okay, I will do that.
We're proud of you. That's awesome. Good for you. All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
Ghostbusters.
A real Ghostbuster. All right. This is a Feel Good Friday. Don't judge. We want to hear your good news. Let us know on Facebook, on the HOM 94.9 HOM app, or call us up 800-228-1949. Don't judge.
It's Feel Good Friday on the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff on a Feel Good Friday. 94.9 HOM. 5 calls says it all on the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff.
5 calls is for men only. Sorry, ladies. Men only. Do you moisturize your face? Listen, the reason we're doing this is because your girlfriend, Michelle, told you you need to start moisturizing your face.
I said, I'm okay, thanks.
And she said, I don't think so.
No, she doesn't. Well, here's one step for that. You know how I don't like anything on my fingers like that. So how am I going to put the stuff on my face? No way happening.
Well,
no way that's happening.
You have Michelle put on your sunscreen, so maybe she moisturizes your face nightly.
Nope. Nope. Don't want to make that a routine.
You ready, Jeff? Get into the chair. Here we go. We're going to moisturize that face of yours. All right. Men only. 5 calls says it all. Do you moisturize your face?
Your face.
800-228-1949. I got a couple people on Facebook. One man, one woman. The man says no. The woman says, I know men who do. The problem with this 5 calls says it all is, will you call us, you moisturizing men? 800-228-1949.
That's a band name.
1-800-228-1949. I enjoy that. I'd go see that band.
5 calls. First of all, are you a guy?
I am.
All right. Do you moisturize?
I do. I use a shampoo, a soap in the shower that has moisturizer in it, and I use that on my face too.
I mean, listen, buddy. What I'm talking about is you get out of the shower, you dry off, you're dry, and then you put stuff on your face. Do you do that?
I mean, after I shave.
Okay. All right. So to make your... you know what? I'm counting it as a yes. You go for it. I love it. You're a moisturizing man, and I love it. Thank you. All right.
Could also be a superhero name.
That's right. Moisturizing man. Oh, my God. Your skin's so soft. All right. 800-228-1949. Listen, you guys got that rough beard. I've kissed Teddy McKay before, the guy who used to come on after us.
And it was wrong in and of itself.
Right. It wasn't like a passionate kiss. There was no tongue. I'm just saying our lips met, and my face rubbed up against the sandpaper, and I was like, dear God, how do you even do this?
Welcome to our life.
800-228. Well, you're not kissing a man. It doesn't affect you.
I still have this going on, though.
800-228-1949.
5 calls. Do you use moisturizer?
No.
Okay.
Is this Jose?
Do you use
No.
moisturizer?
It's a non-moisturizing man.
5 calls. Do you moisturize?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, my God. We could get moisturizing men to win. Okay. Thank you very much for the call.
So, okay.
Here we go. This is it. Get me a drum roll.
5 calls. Do you moisturize?
Of course I do.
Oh, Stephen.
It's almost not fair.
That's why we look so much better than the straights.
That's why we look so much better than the straights. And you are, Stephen, this is a compliment.
Yeah.
You're what we would call a bear. So, I mean,
yes.
You got to moisturize that stuff.
I'm a bear with very good skin.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Stephen kicks it over. I love you more. Stephen kicks 5 calls, says it all to all men in Maine moisturize.
I'm still throwing a flag on this play.
Maine men moisturize. The MMM.
It's Feel Good Friday on the best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today. 94.9 HOM. It's another Feel Good Friday with Lori and Jeff on 94.9 HOM.
And it isn't a Feel Good Friday until we talk to WMTW's Jessica Gagne, who is on the line with us this morning. Good morning, Jess.
Good morning. Feeling great on this Friday. Thanks for having me.
Hey, we're happy to have you. I don't know if you're at a microphone, but get as close to that thing. Get uncomfortably close.
Wow, usually people tell me I'm way too loud. So this is new for me. Thank you. I'm actually quiet. I'm coming across quiet. This never happens.
Oh, my God, I love this. Oh, my God. I understand you have no big plans for the weekend, and sometimes those are the best weekends ever.
The best weekend. Actually, Ted lied because he said it was going to rain on Sunday, and now it looks even better. And I was very excited for that because football Sunday, NFL's back.
Oh, that's right.
I was planning on, chasing my toddler around with the TV in the background so I could actually kind of watch the games. And
that's right.
Now we might have to be outside because it's going to be nice, I guess.
And the Patriots suck, so we've got all these 1:00 games.
I know. The best time to watch football, too. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. You don't want to look at the TV, but this is the time to watch it. Exactly.
All right. Well, we always have WMTW's Jessica Gagne on Fridays so that we can play a little Two Truths and a Lie. We're all going to tell you a story. 2 of us are telling you a true story, but one of us is lying. If you can pick out the liar at 800-228-1949, we'll set you up with $25 to Cowbell in Westbrook at Rock Row. I'll kick things off. This is Lori, and I smoked for 20 years. Cigarettes.
Gotta clarify nowadays, Lori.
Cigarettes. This is Jeff, and I backed my truck when I was 16 years old into the garage, but forgot that the door was down, and then we had no more door.
No more garage door. And Jessica?
Yeah, this is Jess. I have lived in 7 U.S. states or territories.
Or territories.
It's got to be specific. I know someone's going to call and be like, okay.
That's not a state.
Exactly, yeah.
All right, which one of us is lying? Let's recap. I smoked for 20 years. Lori. Jeff backed his truck up into the garage door and ruined the garage door. And Jess has lived in 7 different states or territories. 800-228-1949. Pick out the liar.
Hi, HOM. Which of the 3 of us is lying? Lori, Jeff, or Jessica? Or
try again.
Or nobody. Hi, HOM. Who's lying? Lori, Jeff, or Jessica?
Well,
got to pick one.
And you have to turn your radio down.
Yep.
All right.
Okay,
Sorry,
gotta
buddy.
move on. Sorry. It's a rough one today.
Or we're just so good at lying.
Hi, HOM. Who's the liar? Is it Lori, Jeff, or Jessica?
Jessica.
It is not Jessica.
No, I am telling the
Really?
truth.
Yeah?
Actually, I've had.
Well, then I know who it is.
My father was in the Marine Corps, so I lived in 2 states growing up: North Carolina, South Carolina, and then Maine. I've obviously been here, was raised here, but I went to school in New York and then in Massachusetts, and I lived in D.C. and Virginia for internships while I was in school. So I had addresses, and I had to see D.C. That was the one I was like, it's not a state. Someone's
right,
something.
exactly.
So, yeah.
Wow. Okay, so
thanks for
it's
trying.
down to Lori and Jeff. Who's lying?
Hi, HOM. Who's the liar, Lori or Jeff?
Oh, it's definitely Jeff.
It's definitely right.
Sounds like somebody smoked with me.
I did not back through it. Trust me. If I had done that, I would never be driving again in my life because my father would revoke it for the rest of my life.
Right. So, congratulations. What's your name?
My name is Bonnie.
Bonnie, congratulations.
Bonnie, you've got yourself $25 to Cowbell in Westbrook. And just to let everybody know, I did quit smoking, okay? So that's the silver lining in my horrible habit for 2 decades. All right, Bonnie, you hang on. We're going to say bye to Travelin' Jessica Gagne from WMTW.
Travelin' Jessica Gagne.
Just a hobo traveling around. No, I'm just kidding.
Jess, you have yourself a great, relaxing weekend. We'll catch back up with you next Friday.
Sounds great, guys. See you later.
Bye.
It's Feel Good Friday on the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM.
Wow. Okay, so I was doing a little digging because there's a sneak peek at the Andwell Autumn Night Out that I'm doing. I'm emceeing the big giant gala tonight. There might still be tickets available, and you might want to grab one of these. This is their fundraising event, but it's a real nice evening. Dinner is included, and tonight's theme is Paris, so it's going to be a French meal, and it's up at the Poland Spring Resort. Starts at 5, goes to like 9:30.
What are they raising funds for?
They're raising, so Andwell Services does healthcare and hospice, and it's their hospice that they have just amazing people that work for their organization and take care of Mainers. So this fundraising that they do, there's these trips for silent auction. I had no idea. I just took a sneak peek at their Facebook page. New Orleans, Spain, Paris, France, Switzerland, Monte Carlo,
please do not tell me
Ireland,
no.
Iceland. Michelle, grab tickets tonight for this. Costa Rica, Greece, Greece, my people, Alaska. Greece, by the way, comes with breakfast daily, okay?
Selling this one hard, Warness. And I know who could be listening.
I'm just telling you, Michelle, go to Andwell Health Partners on Facebook or online and get a ticket and drag Jeff up. He has to dress up.
It's Feel Good Friday on the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM.
All right, what did we learn today, Lori Vornis?
Maine Men Moisturize. MMM. 5 calls said it all. Men do moisturize. And I think, Jeff, you should start. I think you should,
Thanks.
If you're in the shower, then use a moisturizing soap since you won't put any lotion on your face because, God forbid, they touch your fingers.
I think I do.
Yeah, use a better one.
Whatever bar of soap that Michelle uses, I use. So and I assume
you share soap bars?
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah.
I only wash my face with a bar, so I put it on a washcloth.
Yeah, but what if
the rest of it? I've got a body wash thing. What are you laughing at?
That's just adorable because Jeff Parsons and body wash are 2 things I never thought I'd hear in one sentence.
It's actually pretty cheap and a lot easier. I'm all about making things as easy as possible.
Oh, my God. Not clean as possible, easy as possible.
It's Feel Good Friday on the best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today. 94.9 HOM.